Hello friends, welcome back. We're up close and personal. So a while back I found this video by a YouTuber named Your Mom Ashley. She's a half Korean, half American girl who did a video adhering to Korean beauty standards. Well, I am half Japanese. My mother was born and raised in Japan and moved to America when she was 30, and my father is a Caucasian American. So I fully grew up in California, but after I graduated college I moved here to Japan and I've been living here ever since. And despite living in Japan for 2 years, I still think the way I do my makeup is kind of Western. I'll show you guys clips of like how I typically do my makeup. It's always like a winged liner. I feel like Western makeup makes you want to look like you have a facelift, and Japanese makeup is really different. Instead of trying to look exotic and sexy, it's definitely more of a like cutesy kind of vibe. So I want to go all in because I've never tried doing Japanese makeup. So I watched a lot of tutorials, looked at a bunch of pictures, so I'm kind of excited to see what the end result will look like. So I already have a base down. I tried to use like the palest foundation that I own, but honestly I think it matches my skin tone because I've just become so much paler now. As y'all may know, in Japan and in most Asian countries, the paler the better. I don't personally agree with this. I think every skin tone is gorgeous, but people here take it so seriously. Like I had a Japanese friend who cried because she forgot to put on sunscreen one day. So yeah, I tried to go for a paler base. I don't really think it looks that different, TBH. But y'all, I'm going for it. I'm gonna try color contacts. Me and my friend bought this Lil Moon color contact lenses. This is in the color Skin Beige. And to be honest, y'all, I've only tried color contact. I just dropped them. I've only tried color contact lenses one time and it irritated my eyes so much because I'm not a contact wearer. I didn't realize that contacts like dry out your eyes so much, and I wore them in the winter time. Terrible idea. My hands are completely clean, so let's open this bad boy up. Oh my god, I'm actually kind of scared to do this. I just remember the last time I tried doing this, it took so long, so honestly I probably should have tried doing this off camera. Oh snap, I really don't know how to do this. I thought I got it in for a second. Shite. Oh, what the hell, man? Oh no. This is so difficult. I'm just gonna do this off camera. Okay, we got one down, but I fully cried off my under eye concealer. So let's go round two. Okay, that was fully one of the most stressful processes of my life. I had to change out into a tank top because I was sweating so hard during that process. But both contacts are in. I cried off my under eye concealer, so I guess we can adjust that. I'm just gonna dab that in with the sponge. Good as new. And it's been a year since I put these contacts in, but now I remember why I didn't really like them. I mean, on camera I feel like they don't look that bad, but in real life they look a little golden, and because I have the pale skin on right now, it's honestly giving me like Twilight Cullen vibes. Anyway, maybe it'll come together once we start finishing up the whole look, and we'll move on to the eyebrows. Everyone does this thing here called like the soft blur effect or soft focus effect. I'm gonna take this dark brown and this kind of grayish color to mimic my natural hair color, and I'm literally taking a shader brush because I want to make sure it's really soft. Typically I go in with like an angled brush to get more precise hair-like brush strokes, but we are going to make this as soft as we possibly can. And already my eyebrows are really dark and thick, so I don't know how much I can like alter them. But I must say this method is a lot faster because I don't have to worry about making sure the lines are precise. Gonna go in with a clear gel and kind of brush it up. And I tried to make my eyebrows as square as I could. Like yesterday, I straight up trimmed off the tails of my eyebrows so they don't have much of an arch. I think this is a little bit more squared off, more straight brow. So we're going for a full peachy pink look. Those are the colors that everyone here goes for. Eyeshadow from Etude House. Look at the shimmer in that. The name of this color is Look at My Eyes. Exactly what we're going for here today. I'm just taking my ring finger, it's the most delicate touch. And we're just gonna start applying that all over as a base. Now, normally I would go in with a fluffy brush and maybe take a light brown and go into the crease. Here, people choose an eye makeup that flatters more of a mono eyelid shape. So what people tend to do in Japan is to have a gradient look. So you go from lighter to darker the closer you get to the lash line. Going into this palette that I love, and I don't know which one to go into. I think first maybe I'll try mixing these two. Just start grazing that along the lash line really carefully. But honestly, the pink shade with like these kind of hazel tone eyes, don't hate it. And go into the pinky peach and then line it on my bottom lash line. Y'all, why don't I do pink makeup more? This is cute. Don't hate that at all. No, sir. And because these were matte shades, I want to get the glitter back. So I'm taking the Urban Decay Heavy Metal. This one's in the shade Grind. Always on that grind. This one has a lot of pink flecks, so I thought this would go perfect with this eye look. Maybe I should put this on my finger first. Get a more precise application. This is good. This is juicy. So now I'm gonna take this Urban Decay Space Cowboy. That's a fun name. Space Cowboy. That on top of where we applied the glitter on the center. Now going back into this palette, I'm just gonna take the champagne color and apply that right under here to give your eyes more of an open doll-like look. Now I'm taking my eyelash curlers, gonna pop these suckers up. Eyelash extensions are really, really popular here. I think they're also quite cheap in Japan, so I've always wanted to try them. I know right now the foxy eye trend is really, really popular. I have my own thoughts on that, but we won't dive into it here. But that trend has not made it over to Japan because obviously everyone already naturally has almond-shaped eyes. There's no need to like replicate that. And actually, instead of like a up swooping eye look, people here actually have their eyeliner kind of facing down a little bit to give more of a droopy effect, give you like puppy eyes instead of cat eyes. And although I'm a fan of my black felt tip liner, today we're going for a brown color. This one's from Canmake, Creamy Touch Liner in medium brown. I like a thick wing, but here in Japan, everyone goes for, whoa. So the goal in Japan is to make your eyeliner as thin as possible and to make it really soft. And I noticed people just want to like thicken the lash line and not necessarily make a distinct line. So I'm gonna try and fill in my lash line. Oh, this is good. And just barely, we're gonna add a little bit on top. And I don't really mind if it gets a little messy because we could go in with a brush and feather that out later. I think we want to just do a little flick. Like that. So instead of swooping it up, I kind of went for more of a downward motion. Going back with my tiny little shader brush, I'm just gonna feather out the line so it doesn't look as harsh. So I'm still heavily debating whether or not we should try to use fake lashes, but this is the kind of shape that I got. Well, I didn't want to go for a lash that lengthens at the end because that gives that kind of cat eye shape. It's actually the most popular shape when you're getting eyelash extensions in Japan is having them longer in the center. Again, makes your eyes look more round. No going back now. Okay, I finally got both lashes on, kinda. Like, they're really holding on a limb here. But I had to trim them down with these little scissors because they were just too long. And so I'm not even gonna add mascara because I think it's gonna draw too much attention to the eyelashes. I actually wish I had brown mascara. I think I'll go in with that eyeliner to kind of blend the line of my real lashes and the false ones. I'm taking this really cute heart stamp blush. This one's heart on the cheek. A lot of people wear blush literally right underneath their eyes, like right here. So I guess I'll just kind of go in that same area. I don't know. And honestly, I don't think people really worry about making their blush look that natural. People go all out. So I'm just kind of putting this rosy color down as a base, and then we'll put something a little bit peachier on top. And now I'm going in with this more peachy toned blush from Tarte. I'm going in with my Tarte Exposed Highlight, but I'm just gonna apply this to make it look like my skin is still really satiny and dewy, but especially focus it on the nose. And we're completely skipping out on bronzer and shading. That is like non-existent here. No one here is trying to look tanner. Last is lips. It's a peachy color, so we're just gonna dab a little bit of color on and just spread it out with our fingers. No lip liner. We want a nice soft kind of look. I feel like matte lips are more popular in like Western makeup and even in K-pop and like Korean makeup. Taking this ColourPop Ultra Matte Lip in La La Land and just focusing that on the inside. Oh, that looks terrifying. Now I really look like a colon. We're gonna blend it out. We add lip gloss on top. It has like these blue specks in it. And take some on my finger and apply that all over. We want to look juicy as possible. Young. Camera was dying, so I just had to charge it for a second. So I went ahead and did my hair off camera. But did this kind of like, I don't know, bubble pony. This kind of hairstyle is really popular with ponytails, but I thought I'd make it look cute and do it in like these little pigtails. Took a couple of these shorter pieces that frame my face. A trick Japanese girls do is put it really close to your face because it makes your face look smaller, and small faces are considered beautiful here. Honestly, I think I look kind of kawaii. Let me know what you guys think of the end result. So thank you guys for watching, and hopefully see you guys very, very soon. Bye bye. Okay, open the door. Come see. Do I look scary?
You look like someone that work in the stores in the Shinjuku.
Harajuku.
Like Lumina.
Cho kawaii. Thanks, bitch.